Hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yeah. Hope your five senses work and your health and strength is good. So, what do we thought? Look, next year, when Gotham Knights comes out, you know, um, it's gonna hurt the Nintendo fan base. I don't care if they got Breath of the Wild 2. They try to come out with Breath of the Wild 2. Next year when Gotham Knights comes out, it's gonna hurt the Nintendo fan base. Because they should have stayed with the Wii U. They should have stayed with it. And work on Nintendo had infrastructure work to do on the Wii U and they refused to do it. So what they did is like they bought some time, they stalled, they delayed. Create a lie saying it was sales, marketing, commercial failure, and then pass it on to YouTubers, and then YouTubers pass it on to the public. Okay, that's what they did. They were trying to hide behind sales numbers and use that as an excuse for not fixing the Wii U. So when Gotham Knight comes out next year, it's gonna hurt because the Wii U utilizes video game perfectly. It utilizes all games you play, and the way the Wii U is built, the formula is accurate, the formula is right, and it's perfect for gaming. So the Wii U is the real deal. So the great thing about the Wii U is that the Wii U's docking station is just this, the holder. So what that means now is that you can make the tablet as powerful as you want it, and make the console as powerful as you want it. And if you move the D-pad over here, and then bring these buttons together about 2 inches, and move them under the right analog stick, you're looking at about a 9-inch screen, width-wise, 9 inches, and then lengthwise, you're looking at a 7-inch screen. So the great thing about the Wii U is that the docking station is the holder, right? Best docking station ever made, by the way. And what that means now, you can build a console as powerful as you want, and build a tablet as powerful as you want, right? And then let the two talk to each other by fixing the signal strength, right? So, and the great thing about that is too, now you can take games from the console that's stored on the hard drive and then stream it to the tablet, and that way you can play your games on the go. So the Wii U is perfect for video games. The Wii U formula is accurate, it's right, and it's perfect. So the Wii, it's actually portable. With the Wii U, you had handheld and console covered. The great thing is that you can play this on the go, right? And then when you're at home now, you can turn the TV off and play the games in the house on this. But also, when you're playing on the Wii U console, through your TV, this tablet now, it becomes your map, your menu, your radar, your option screen, your customization screen for your games. So the Wii U formula is better. Okay, so you plus you have a luxury. You have a luxury of things going on here. So in order to keep this console running, you have based on the infrastructure and the way it's built. You got some infrastructure work to do. So you need CPU power, you need RAM, you need more space on this 25 gig CD, and then go from there. And then the hard drive space, you can increase it to unlimited, to whatever size you want. So the Wii U formula is better. Okay, so the graphical user interface, let you know what the Wii U can do. So the Miiverse needs a painting option, coloring option, unlimited text, emojis, and memes. Okay, the meme maker needs improvements. The friends list needs to expand. The eShop needs to be worked on. The Wii U needs to be backwards compatible with GameCube, and the Wii U has an SD card port on it. So you can save your games on SD cards, But since the Wii U has an SD card, the Wii U really need to be refreshed now, so you can play the Switch games, GameCube games, Wii games, Wii U games, next gen, and then you have the virtual console to deal with. So the Wii U had an infrastructure, had a network, and it had features. Okay, and the infrastructure needed some work. So, because with the virtual console, what you do is you take all the Game Boy games from all the Game Boys ever been made, bring it to the Wii U's virtual console. You take all the Nintendo console games, bring it to the Wii U's virtual console, and then you bring the Neo Geo over cartridges and CD, bring the Panasonic 3D over, bring the Atari Jaguar over, bring all the Sega consoles from the Sega Genesis, Sega CD, Sega 32X, Sega Saturn, and Dreamcast games to the Wii U's virtual console. So the infrastructure of the Wii U needed work. Had nothing to do with sales, marketing, and commercial failure. That argument was made up so Nintendo don't have to work on the infrastructure of the Wii U. So the Wii U utilizes video games perfectly. Because remember, when you're at home with the tablet now, let's say you're playing Batman games. Any one of them, Batman games. Let's say you're playing Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Origins, Arkham Knight, the Return to Arkham series, and Gotham Knights. This tablet now, when you're playing on the Wii U console with the Wii U Pro controller, when you're playing on the Wii U console, this tablet now, it gives you the entire map of Arkham. The same thing that you can do on the TV, it's the same thing you can do on the tablet. So this tablet now, it becomes your map, your menu, your radar, your option screen, customization screen for all your Batman games. And you were supposed to get a software update to where you can hear everybody talk through the speakers. Okay? The Wii U utilized every Batman game that's been made by Rocksteady WB Games. Okay? All of them. And the same rule applies to all the superhero games that's been made by Activision, that's been published by Activision. All of them, all the Spider-Man games. The Incredible Hulk, the Wolverine games, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 or 3. The Wii U tablet now is key when it comes to gaming, because you're playing on a console. You're playing on a console with the Wii U Pro controller, but this tablet now becomes your map, your menu, your radar, your option screen, your customization screen while you're playing on the Wii U Pro controller with a console. It utilizes every video game perfectly, and not only that, it is portable. You don't have to dock anything. This is the greatest docking station ever made. Okay, the greatest docking station ever made. So the Wii U utilizes video games perfectly. If you're playing racing games, it gives you the map of the track and customize your cars on the tablet while you're on the Wii U Pro controller. If you're playing any sports games, okay, it's your playbook, your options screen, your customization screen, stuff like that. If you're playing games like Zelda, you are supposed to get a software update to where you bring up the entire map of Hyrule on the tablet while you're on your TV. Playing on the Wii U console with the Wii U Pro controller, it utilizes every game perfectly. So there was no need to build a Switch. Okay? So let me ask you this. If I take the specs of the Xbox Series S, just the Xbox Series S alone, and put the specs in the tablet and the console, and I put 100 gigs of storage on this CD, what would you need an expansion pack for? You don't need it. Okay? So the sales, marketing, commercial failure argument was a lie made up to mislead many people. Okay? That's what people wanted you to believe until they ran into a person like me that really understand this gaming stuff. Then I'm coming at them. Okay? You had people telling you that the Wii U can't run Street Fighter. So let me get this straight. You're telling me that Street Fighter 3 that's on the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast is 200 megahertz with a 1 gigahertz GD-ROM CD. You're telling me Street Fighter 3 that ran on the Dreamcast can't run on the Wii U, which is 3 gigahertz, 2 gigs of RAM, and a 25 gig CD. They tried to kill the system with lies, but it is thriving. They can't kill it. Why? Because you don't have to dock anything. Not only that, the Wii U comes with an SD card port and a CD-ROM drive. You can't kill it. Okay? You had people telling you that Grand Theft Auto can't run on the Wii U. So let me get this straight. Are you trying to tell me that the PlayStation 2, which is 300 megahertz, with a 4 gigs DVD-ROM disc that ran Grand Theft Auto and San Andreas, you're telling me that Grand Theft Auto can't run on the Wii U, which is 3 gigahertz, 2 gigs of RAM, and a 25 gig CD? See what I'm saying? There were people on YouTube lying to you about the Wii U. So what I did with my Wii U video was expose them, and what they're doing now is trying to backpedal, and they try to insert the Wii U in their Switch videos because they don't want to admit they were wrong. Those people don't know what they're talking about. Matter of fact, I am the only one on YouTube that really explained this console to anybody. This console utilizes video games to perfection. Okay? Okay? It utilizes video games to perfection. The Wii U is the real deal. Remember, it's portable. You can take this on the go with you. And plus, once you get it fixed, you should be able to stream games from the console to the tablet so you can play them on the go. Okay? The Wii U is the real deal. People on YouTube are lying. Okay? It is the real deal. They can't kill it. They can't kill it. It has a SD card port and a CD-ROM drive on it. They can't kill it. So there was no need to build a Switch. This console had infrastructure work to do that needed to be done on it, and Nintendo Corporation refused to do it. So all this talking about, oh, they were trying to be different, oh, they were going to do gaming on the go, they were going in a different direction. The Wii U console had all that covered. Because if we're going to talk gaming on the go, the Wii U tablet can do it. If we're talking about going in a different direction, Wii U had all that covered. There was no need. There was no need to build a Switch. Okay, so the sales, marketing, commercial failure argument was a lie made up to mislead the entire world. Okay, so they don't have to work on the infrastructure of the Wii U, so they can build something new. Okay, and what they did was took that lie, pass it on to YouTubers, and then YouTubers pass it on to the public. And then some of the YouTubers who were doing demonstration of Nintendo games, they thought they were in good standings with Nintendo, but what Nintendo Corporation did was turn on them. Okay, and that's why they came out crying. They came out crying in front of the public. They were misleading the public all along. Okay. That's what they were doing. This console is the real deal. So when Gotham Knights comes out, it is going to hurt. It is really going to hurt because the Wii U utilizes Gotham Knights perfectly. Okay? Because when you're playing on the Wii U console with the Wii U Pro controller, yes, you can get the radar on your television screen, But this tablet now becomes it gives you the entire map of Arkham. It becomes your map, your menu, your menu screen, your radar screen, customization screen for Gotham Knights. The Wii U is the real deal, okay? And if we're gonna talk Zelda, then Zelda is best played on the Wii U. It is best played on the Wii U, okay? It is best played on the Wii U. You had people on YouTube trying to tell you that the Switch version of Breath of the Wild is better. That is a lie. Okay. Let me show you what I'm talking about here, so we can get this out of the way. Okay. This is a cartridge, right? This is a SD card, and this is a CD. Which one do you think holds more data? If you say cartridges, you're wrong. If you say SD cards, you're wrong. It's CDs. Okay? So let me ask you this. Which version of Breath of the Wild is better? The Switch version or the Wii U? If you say the Switch version, you're wrong. If you say the Wii U version, you're right. Breath of the Wild is best played on the Wii U. Because when you're playing on your TV with the console and this Wii U Pro controller, this tablet now gives you the entire map of Hyrule. And you should be able to customize Link in whatever way you want to. But you never got that chance. Nintendo held out the update for the tablet. Okay? The Wii U is the real deal. Okay? It utilized every game you play perfectly. And when Gotham Knights comes out next year, it is going to hurt. Okay? Because on the Wii U right now, you can play Arkham Origins and City. And if this 25 gig CD was like, say, 100 gigs, then you could put the entire game on it. Both those games with all the updates. Okay? So the sales, marketing, commercial failure argument was a lie made up to mislead you. Okay? It was a lie made up. It was never true. That company was never broken. They were sitting on money. All they were doing was buying time, stalling, and delaying. Okay? They tried to kill this console with lies, but it is thriving. This console is still current. In 2021, in 2022, in 2023, 2024, 2025, the Wii U is still current. 2026, it is still current. 2027, it is still current. 2028, it is still current. 2029, it is still current. In 2030 and beyond, it is still current. This console is still current. It is the real deal. Okay? They had infrastructure. They had infrastructure work to do on this console. And they refused to do it. They try to kill it with lies. Okay? When Gotham Knights comes out next year, it's gonna hurt. If the Wii U was backwards compatible with GameCube right now, the Nintendo fans wouldn't be crying right now. They would have all their Mario games, all their F-Zeros, all their Star Fox, all their Kirby's, all their all their Zeldas. When I say all their Zeldas, they would have had all the Zeldas on the Game Boy side of things, right? But then on the console side of things, they would have had Link's Awakening 1 and 2, Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time Master Quest, Legend of Zelda 4 Swords, Wind Waker, Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild, and Breath of the Wild 2. Breath of the Zelda games are best played on the Wii U. Okay? And when it comes to Batman game, it is best played on the Wii U. The Wii U utilizes all those games. Okay? If it's the Blackgate Edition, if it's the Arkham games, Arkham Asylum, City, Origins, Arkham Knight, if it's the Telltale series or Gotham Knights, they're best played on the Wii U. Okay? So Do not be misled by people who tell you it was sales, marketing, commercial failure. That argument is a lie. Okay? They tried to kill the system, but they can't kill it. Like I tell people before, building the Switch was a waste of time. The Nintendo Switch ain't even worth 25 cents. Because it's that bad. It's not better than the Wii U. This console is light years ahead of the Switch. Going from this to the Switch is like having a Lamborghini and then claiming you about to drive a Honda Civic. And that's how bad it is. The Wii U is the real deal. It is the real deal. Okay? Has everything covered. Already got a camera on it. Got a what do we got here? Got a headset. It got a headset for online play. It's a tablet with a camera and a headset. It's that lethal. Plus external hard drive support. And it already has the internet with YouTube, with Netflix, with Hulu, with Amazon TV. Plus you can put Facebook on there and all the social media apps you can think of. The Wii U is the real deal. Real deal. They should have never built the Switch. Building the Switch was a complete waste of time and energy and effort when they had the Wii U to deal with. Okay? Not only that, this thing comes with it's a tablet. Okay? So everything that comes out of my mouth about the Wii U is 1000% accurate and right. They should have never built the Switch. Okay? They should have never built it. That's why people to this day are still using the Wii U, because they're getting to find out now what the console can really do. Okay? It is the real deal. I mean, if we gonna talk when it comes to Call of Duty, the Wii U utilizes it. If we're gonna talk Call of Duty, because while you're playing on your TV, when you're playing on your TV with a Wii U Pro controller, yeah, you can get your map and your menu and your radar on your TV. But on this tablet, when you're playing Call of Duty, this is your UAV screen, your radar, your heartbeat sensor monitor for Warzone. It utilizes every game perfectly. We talking sports games, this is your playbook, customization screen, option screen. While you're playing on your while you're playing on the console, on the TV. The console is the real deal. Okay? And the amount of games that they missed out on, all because of a lie. You know, all because of a lie, and it's showing. It is showing. You put the Wii U and the Switch side by side, you will know that the Wii U is actually better. Why? Number one, you ain't got to dock nothing. Number two, it already got an SD card port and a CD-ROM drive. Plus, it already has external hard drive support. So you're saying to yourself, like, why was the Switch built again? This console is the real deal, man. And the Nintendo fan base is hurting because there's so many games that is out that they can't play. Plenty of them that's out on the Xbox One and PS4 that they cannot play. Okay? If we're going to talk Star Wars, what? Star Wars Battlefront? The Star Wars series from EA? Anthem and Destiny? If we're going to play Anthem and Destiny, the game, when you're playing on your TV, when you're playing on your TV with the Wii U Pro controller, right? You can use the tablet to get to access your home base on Destiny. The same thing goes for Anthem. The console is that this console is that lethal. Okay, is that lethal? And they should have stayed with it. The entire Nintendo fan base right now that's playing the Switch, they would be in a better place. It's just facts. You know, I'm saying it's just facts. They would be in a better place. They are so wrapped up in sales that they miss the entire point of video games. Okay? They miss the entire point. Okay? They should have stayed with this. They would be doing better right now. A lot of people that have the Switch, they're not happy with it. They're not. You know, a lot of people that have the Switch, they're not happy with this. this was actually better. Okay, because you had options, you had luxury, you had a luxury of stuff, you had a luxury of stuff going on with this console, and the infrastructure of this console needed some work, and they refused to do it. But now the people that own the Switch, they are paying the price for it, for going against this console, because this console is the real deal. It is the real deal, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when Gotham Knight comes out next year, it is going to hurt. It's going to hurt the Nintendo fan base. And if we're going to talk Breath of the Wild 2, Breath of the Wild 1 and 2 with all the Zelda game is best played. It's best played on the Wii U. It's best played on the Wii U. Okay? This console, okay, is the real deal. Okay? There is nothing fake about this console. There's nothing fake about it. It is the real deal. And when it comes to superhero games, if we're going to talk DC Universe, Batman games, any superhero games you can think of, they were meant to be played on the Wii U. The Wii U utilized video games perfectly. Anyway, nice talking to you people. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Or Dark Side. Go. Peace.